Everyday English Study. Study smarter, speak better every day. Focuses on efficient, practical improvement. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications because consistent study is the key to mastery. Let's make English fun, practical, and unstoppable. Ready? Let's get started.
Hello, learners. Welcome to English Lesson on Everyday English Study. Are you ready to boost your English skills? Our slogan is, Speak English Every Day, Unlock Your World. Let's dive in.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Everyday English Study program. I'm so excited to have you here today. In today's episode, we're diving deep into one of the most practical and useful topics for English learners: restaurant conversations. Whether you're traveling abroad, living in an English-speaking country, or just want to feel more confident when dining out, this episode is for you. So grab a cup of coffee, get comfortable, and let's improve your restaurant English together. Before we jump into the conversations, let's talk about why learning restaurant English is so important. First, it's an essential life skill. Second, dining out is a cultural experience. Third, it's a major confidence builder. There's something incredibly empowering about successfully ordering a meal in English. It's one of those moments where you realize, I can actually do this. So today, we're not just learning phrases. We're building your confidence for real-world situations. Let me give you a roadmap of what we'll cover in today's episode. We'll start with making reservations over phone or online. Then we'll walk through, arriving at the restaurant and being seated. Next, we'll tackle the big one: ordering food and drinks. We'll discuss what to say during the meal. We'll also cover how to handle problems politely. Finally, we'll end with paying the bill and tipping etiquette. Each section will have conversations, vocabulary, and cultural notes. Ready? Let's begin. Let's start at the very beginning: making a reservation. In many countries, especially for popular restaurants, it's important to book ahead. When you call, you'll need to provide specific information: the date, time, number of people, and your name. You might also be asked about special requests like a window seat. Let's see to a typical reservation conversation. Pay attention to how the customer is polite but clear, and how the restaurant staff confirms all the details. Let's break down this opening. The host uses a standard greeting that includes the restaurant name. This is professional and helps you confirm you've called the right place. The customer keeps it simple. I'd like to make a reservation for dinner, please. Notice the polite please at the end. You could also say, I'd like to book a table, or I'd like to reserve a table. All of these are perfectly acceptable. The key is being clear about what you want from the very first sentence. Now we're getting to the details. The host asks for date and time. Notice the customer says around 7:30 p.m. Using around shows flexibility, which can be helpful if that exact time isn't available. The customer also asks, is that available? This opens the door for the host to suggest alternative times if needed. In American English, people typically use the 12-hour clock with AM and PM. In British English, you might hear the 24-hour clock more often, like 19:30 instead of 7:30 p.m. Great. The time is available. Now the host needs to know party size. The host asks, how many people will be dining? You might also hear, how many in your party? Or, for how many people? The customer gives a simple, direct answer. 4 people, please. Always include people or guests to be clear. Don't just say 4 as it might be confusing. Some other ways to phrase this: there will be 4 of us, or a party of 4, please. All of these work perfectly well in this situation. Now we're confirming the booking. The host asks for the name using, may I have your name? This is formal and polite. The customer provides their full name. Here's an important tip. Restaurants often ask you to spell your last name, especially if it's uncommon or could have multiple spellings. You can proactively spell it. It's Jennifer Smith, that's S-M-I-T-H. The host wants to ensure they can find your reservation when you arrive. Most restaurants will ask for a contact number. They might need to call if something changes. When giving your phone number, you can say each digit individually or group them. In the US, people often say 555-0123, breaking it into area code and number. Make sure to speak clearly and not too fast. If you're unsure they got it right, you can ask, "Would you like me to repeat that?" Being proactive about clarity prevents problems later. Notice how the host confirms all the details? This is really important. Listen carefully and make sure everything is correct. If something's wrong, correct it immediately. Actually, that should be Friday, not Saturday. Now the customer makes a special request for a window table. The key phrase here is "if possible." This shows you understand it might not be available. Other special requests might include a quiet table, a table away from the kitchen, or accessibility needs. Perfect ending to the reservation. The host acknowledges the request with "I've made a note of that and we'll do our best." Notice they don't promise a window table, but they'll try. This is realistic and honest. The host ends warmly with "We look forward to seeing you," which is very common in English. The customer responds with gratitude and a friendly "See you then." Simple and effective. Now you've successfully made a reservation. Before we move on, let's quickly review the essential vocabulary from making reservations. "I'd like to make a reservation," or "I'd like to book a table." These are your opening phrases. "Party of" plus a number tells them how many people. "Is that available?" shows you're flexible and polite. "If possible" is perfect for special requests without sounding demanding. And always be ready to spell your name clearly. Remember, practice makes perfect. With your reservation confirmed, the next step is arriving and being seated. We'll cover the language needed from entering the restaurant to being seated at your table. That's all for this part of the lesson. Stay tuned, because we'll dive into the next section in our upcoming video. If you enjoyed this and want to be notified as soon as it's out, please give this video a like, drop a comment below with your thoughts or questions, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to hit that bell icon for all the latest updates. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.